hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep, so all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. In the secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night. When I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes, when I'll be coming home, and I am on my way. When I'll be coming home, I wanna see you play the music of your heart. I'm followed by your light. Whenever we're apart, Thought I was losing who I call myself today. In this world of illusion, didn't dare to sing my name. That was when you came along, and I don't know where I will be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong. I can't believe I just couldn't handle it. Still smell the bitter taste of misery and unfair. I just need to love you like I do. 'Cause I don't know where I'll be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong. I've been running away from now and everything you see, recalling the things I won't remembering, remembering a feel I can't deny it, just wanna hide it and let it go away. But you have shown me that I can be free and face the world again. And I don't know where I will be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your love will carry me for life, and I don't know where I will be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong. Where I belong. Here's where I belong. Here's where I belong. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up. And we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling. Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you, everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling. Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
벌써 저는 이제 피좀 코코도 있으니까
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
여기는 바람을 엄청 많이 막아주잖아.
Forever. Forever. I watch
let you as you
엄마가
try.
장가
Do you
땄어.
know I'm looking?
언니 이렇게 할 거거든? 근데 나가?
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday is gone to sleep, so all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk.
그거 왜 그래 왜 이렇게 커?
엄마 잘라줄게.
It's like a made up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
나
조금만 놔줘요. 먹어.
내가 넘어진 거요.
Standing
고기 안 구운
underneath the
거.
lights, look into each other's eyes. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a